Hello, everyone on LinkedIn. It's WendyY Bailey here, known as your income acceleration mentor. And I wanted to come to you for just a couple of minutes to share more of the story that I think will help you. In the first episode of More Coaching Clients Live, I introduced myself to you and told you a little bit about how I got here and what I've been doing since I got here. And then I actually shared with you sort of how you go through reinvention and rebranding and what it really means. And what I discovered along the way is I had a journey that has made a difference in how I show up in the marketplace. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about that because I thought it would really, really help you if you're someone who is in the marketplace, you're a coach, you're an industry expert, you see yourself rising as a speaker, you want to become more of a marketplace influencer, and what that might look like in your business that you kind of think might be off the beaten path, but it's right in alignment with what you want to do as you're growing your business. As a reminder, I've been in my business for 18.5 years, I like to say. And in that more than 18 years, I've seen a lot of different things and transitions and twists and turns happen in my business. It's sort of like that meme that you see that shows a straight line that you might take as an entrepreneur that goes up like that. And the reality is it kind of goes wiggle, wiggle, wiggle up and down, around and round, and you might feel like you're going backwards, but you're still moving forward in your business. When I first started my business, I was fresh out of corporate America. I had done my first leg of coach training, and I knew that I wanted to really make a difference in the world. So I kind of went off on that path, and I was coaching people who were in the corporate environment who also had like a side business that they were working and trying to grow, ultimately with the goal of replacing their corporate American income so that they could be full time entrepreneurs. So we did a lot of work on sort of matching the strategy to how much growth they wanted to experience. And then I found myself one day coaching other coaches, and I was really resistant to coaching other coaches, which is kind of funny now when I think about it. But yeah, I was like, I'm not going to coach other coaches. I want to coach entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs is who I want to coach. But then what is the expression? If you want to see God laugh, make plans. Yeah, he laughed big time at me because other coaches started coming to me and saying to me, hey, how did you do this, and what did you do to organize that, and how do I do this when it comes to client stuff, and how do I look at building my business based on this. So I started coaching other coaches. Then I learned and I got trained and educated in neurolinguistic programming, or NLP. And NLP opened up a whole wealth of possibilities for how I coached and what I knew I could do to help people shift. And my way of really helping my clients with NLP was to walk them through how to successfully market and fill profitable group coaching programs using NLP. Wasn't about tactics, it was about connection. It wasn't about techniques, it was about rapport. It was about relationship. And what I discovered after 7, 8 years of doing that was that I wasn't really working with them on group coaching. I was, but the bulk of what I was doing was actually teaching them and training them how to sell. And so, in my efforts to teach them how to sell, I got really, really good at talking to them and coaching and training and building programs that help them language their sales and message their sales in a way that was authentic, that really created connection and rapport with the people that they were serving in their programs. And that's when I started to make the shift. I did a podcast interview recently, and they sort of asked me, when did I start really in the sales arena? And when I rolled back, like rewound my brain, I realized that I was It started when I was 17 years old, when I was recruited into Amway. I think they strictly go by Shackley now. But Amway teaches you, or back then it taught you how to build a relationship. There were some tactics, there were some techniques around it. But what it gave me was a sense that I could actually impact my income by selling. And I've sold copiers, I've sold temporary help services, I've sold a lot of different things. And so to fast forward to about 2011, when I started making a shift to be more of a sales coach, it became clear to me that I was able to bring everything that I've ever done, every piece of education, every training that I've ever had, everything that I've ever done brought me to the place of being able to help my clients around sales and marketing. I told you this before, I'll say it again. Marketing and sales are like siblings, like they're right there together. And so I help with a little of that too. As an entrepreneur who's been in my business for so long, what I've come to understand is that reinvention is necessary. I've come to understand that sometimes rebranding is necessary. And as I said before in a previous episode, reinvention is about you having clarity about who you are in the marketplace, and rebranding is about the marketplace having clarity about what you do in the marketplace. And you know, their kinship around both of those things, but you've got to have clarity about which one really matters and what you're doing, so that it rolls out into the marketplace in a way that speaks to your credibility, your competence, your growth, your confidence, your ability to serve the marketplace in a big way. It's all tied into that. When I talk about this resistance that I had to coaching, I got to tell you that even in my resistance, I knew I could make a difference. It was never that I couldn't make a difference in the lives of my clients, but it truly, truly was my ability to make a difference and communicate and convey the value that difference brought to them in the marketplace. I wanted to share this with you because sometimes you can feel like you are spinning your wheels. You're not making much progress in the marketplace. And the reality is, you've got to look at those twists and turns and pause to see what that looks like for you and how it connects to other things. Today, more than 18 years later, I'm a master business and sales coach. People know me as your income acceleration mentor because I'm really skillful at showing my clients how to double, triple, quadruple, and quintuple their income. Sometimes it's about sales messaging, it's about sales planning, sometimes it's about understanding conversations and overcoming objections. There's a whole lot of clarity around sales that I do today. And it makes such a difference. Had it not been for the journey that I've been on, I would be in a different place in terms of how I could support and serve my clients in the marketplace. This has been like a snip of what I do at More Coaching Client Sales and Marketing Academy. As I've said before, the academy is open. I'd love to support you. I'd love to share with you. Go to morecoachingclients.com. And for $88 a month, I'm there to serve you with live training, recorded training, downloadable PDFs, other kinds of activation challenges like blogging and video and all kinds of other cool stuff that's there. The thing that I really work with my clients on at the academy is getting to that 10,000 per month lifestyle. I've talked about it before here, and I just want to reiterate that that's the focal point of what we do at the academy. You also get some one-on-one coaching with me. Yes, it's part of that $88.88 a month. So I invite you to join me at the academy at morecoachingclients.com for $88.88 a month, so that I can help you double, triple, quadruple, and even quintuple your income too. I'm Wendy Y. Bailey. This has been another episode of More Coaching Clients Live. I've talked about the business model that you have for how you do business and how it's always evolving. And you have to pay attention to the evolution and what connects well and how it all fits together so that you can make the necessary reinvention steps or rebranding steps to bring clarity to yourself or to the marketplace. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time real soon. Bye bye.